Hello there. I added some collisions for my game, or at least some kind of base to start from. If I walk here, you can see them. It's just like a little playground I made to test things out. You can see that there are these numbers here. They indicate the height of that position of that tile. And then there are these collision tiles. They are for like blocking movement from left and right and up and down and diagonals. And then there's these kind of like solid pieces, which are like the sides of the front face of a ledge. And now if I walk down from here, if I turn off this, these look really awful. So I think I'd rather keep the debug view on. So if I walk down from 64 and this part of the level is at height 48. If I walk down from here, I fall down 16 pixels, like that. And I have jumping too. It's based on Friendly Cosmonauts old tutorial on the subject, and I took that and modified it a bit and made it work with my game. So now when I'm standing here on the 0 level and this ledge is at height 16, let me zoom in. So the Z is like how high I'm from that current spot. So if I jump, it goes, the numbers go up to like 16 point something. So I can jump from 0. I can't walk there, but if I jump, I can cross the collision. There are still some kinks to iron out. For example, as I'm standing here on this tile and I jump up here, you would expect me to land on this tile, right? Because I go up 16 and right, so I land there. But I actually land on the tile right next to me. But when I walk down from here, this system behaves as you would expect, so that if I fall down from this height 16, I would end up 16 pixels down on this tile, which I do. There are still some issues with the system. For example, falling like this, falling on the horizontal axis, on the x-axis, it's quite easy to do, or it's fairly simple. But on the front face of these tiles, it's more bit more tricky. You can see that it works, but I don't really fall too much. At least I usually do. So if I climb up here and jump down, you would expect me to end up here, somewhere here, but I actually land way too far away. And sometimes it works better, and sometimes it works worse. But yeah, it's something I have to fix, and it's kind of like tied to this same problem as when I jump from here to here. I don't end up in the correct position. I have a fairly good idea how to fix it. It's basically just fixing like or changing the way I check the collision tiles and ground height. Like I'm checking it from wrong position. I'm checking it from the like character's position when I should be checking it like from a different position. But anyway, um, and there's also one thing that I actually kind of like fixed already, but I didn't like how it worked. Kind of like messed other things up. Is that when there is no collision, these stripes here just indicate that this is basically a slope. So it like changes smoothly from one height to another. But now when I walk down from this height 64 to height 48, I fall down, and the same thing happens when I do from 48 to 32, 32 to 16. Yeah. So I don't wanna I don't I don't want it to behave like that. I want it to behave like uh, I can just like walk fairly straight down from here, or or add like some kind of slope tiles and um, be aware of standing on a slope and change your y coordinate according to that. Okay, so I'll try to keep this quick and quick and simple this time. Um, so the base is there, fairly happy with it, but there are still some smaller things to fix. All right, take care.